Okay. Yes, we are live. So thank you so much for joining us. We are celebrating 2 years here at CHW Strength. And so we are excited about the celebration that we have an opportunity to go through right now. With that, I'll give the mic over to Tony and Sarita as they welcome you all once again.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. How exciting to be able to be here and alongside such strong women. But me and Sarita would love to welcome all you here uh, and introduce you. If you want to go to the next slide, Stephanie. Thank you. And of course, we want to make sure that we are recognizing, and we'd love to introduce Stephanie Toney, a visionary in community health. We would love to celebrate this incredible impact that Stephanie Toney, which is a certified community health worker, an RN, a BSN, and the driving force behind CHW Strength. Stephanie is not just a leader, she's a catalyst for change and community health. Sarita, I'll hand it off to you.
Sarita may be having challenges with audio.
That's all right. I can go ahead and take over for Sarita. Sorry, I can't see all the faces, so thank you for telling me that. So I just want to share a little bit about Stephanie. So Stephanie Toney embodies ambition, confidence, and heart of CHW Strength. So with a background in as a certified community health worker, a registered nurse with an RN and a BSN, she leads our team in innovatively motivating and empower community health workers across diverse communities. So her vision extends beyond your traditional health systems and services, aiming to tackle social determinants of health through strategic partnerships and statewide collaborations. So Stephanie's journey is rooted in a deep commitment to diversity and inclusion. And as a woman and minority-led organization, CHW Strength thrives under her leadership, providing accredited providing accredited CHW training, technical assistance that fortify the very backbone of our healthcare systems. Stephanie Toney is more than just a name. She's a force for equity and empowerment. So join us in celebrating her unwavering dedication and the transformation impact that she continues to make for our communities.
Yay.
Yay. I know, I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. When they were like, oh, this is the kind of stuff that we want to say. Is this okay? I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. So I try not to read all of it. So some of it was new to me or fresh to me and hearing it for the first time. But I really do appreciate the sentiments and the kind words. And it has really been a pleasure to be at the helm and really being a servant leader in that, like, let me follow instructions in order to take the next step and move CHW Strength forward. So with that, we're going to go ahead and move forward. So thank you so much. With that, we have an opportunity to hear from Quisha Umemba. Like, y'all are in for a treat. I am excited. And so please join us in welcoming Quisha Umemba, whose insights and expertise will undoubtedly enrich our celebration today and inspire us to continue our collective journey toward a healthier and more equitable future. As the CEO and owner of Umemba Health, Quisha Umemba helps public health organizations and healthcare systems to educate their frontline workforce, empower their leadership, and expand their community presence. Whether it's shedding light on pressing public health issues or empowering individuals to harness their full potential, Quisha's goal is to spark change and inspire action. Oh, and that is exactly what she's done for me in so many ways. As an advocate for health equity, her life's mission is to empower, educate, and transform the lives of others. And so, with that, Quisha, we give the mic to you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Stephanie. You know, you talk me up so much now. I feel like I really got to put on a performance here. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you are doing well wherever you may be. I'm Quisha Umemba, CEO of Umemba Health. First of all, I'm super excited and just honored to be here and sharing a few words about my colleagues and my friend, and certainly a strategic business partner. Umemba Health is an organization that does very similar work to what they do at CHW Strength. And I think it's a testament to not only the leadership of both organizations, but certainly our passion and heart for what we do. There is no competition here. There is nothing but collaboration. So I'm really excited to be here and just share a few words. So I think I've got like 5 minutes. I don't want to take too much time. But I do want to speak about Stephanie and about the organization, and just hopefully leave you with some encouraging words to continue forging onward in the great work that you all are doing. So I will talk a little bit about how I came to meet Stephanie. I found her, or I came across a post on LinkedIn, and this was a couple of years ago. I'd never even heard of Stephanie before, but there were so many comments on this post. Congratulations, you're going to do it. You're going to rock out. Congratulations. And so it was a long post that she had made about, working in the health department, working in public health for 12 years, and now going to just go on in this new journey on her own. And I don't know if you know anything about entrepreneurship, but it is no joke. We tend to not always share that. We share the good, but not the bad and the ugly quite a bit, but there's a lot of bad and there's a lot of ugly. However, because we have a heart to serve how we want to serve in the capacity we want to serve and with the clients and communities that we want to serve, it is all worth it. And so I remember seeing that, and I actually just a few months before then went into full-time entrepreneurship myself, and I reached out to Stephanie and said, hi, I'm Quisha, I'm CEO of Umemba Health. This is what we do. I'd love to connect with you, learn more about your organization, and share more about mine. And so I want to say probably not even a month out of the gate of her being a new entrepreneur, we were able to touch base and learn a little bit more about one another and possible ways that we might be able to collaborate in the future. Fast forward maybe another year, some opportunities did come up, and certainly more opportunities have come up for us to be able to work together since then. Here's what I know about Stephanie. She uses the title visionary very well. And so a visionary, I looked this up earlier, now I can't even remember exactly what it said, but a visionary is somebody who sees the future, who thinks ahead. And that is certainly Stephanie. She thinks about not only her future, but she thinks about the future of her staff, the future of her clients, the future of her students. And she is, in all sense of the word, a visionary. Something that I also know about the organization is that they are doing good work because it is the right thing to do. And so if you know anything about me, I probably talk about public health entrepreneurship quite a bit. I talk about making money, making impact and income. But one thing I'm always going to talk about is you lead with purpose first and profits will follow. And that is one thing that I can say that's a testament that I personally know and have witnessed with CHW Strength. All of the successes that they have seen in the last 2 years is because they lead with purpose first and profit follows secondly. It is an honor and a pleasure to be a partner and a colleague and to know you all. I am so happy for the support that you give to Umemba Health, and I am certainly going to always lend my support to you all as well. I think that this is just 2 years, but you've accomplished so much. You've trained so many, you've impacted so many communities and individuals in just 2 years. I can't imagine what your long-term goal and impact will look like 10 years in, 15 years, 20 years in. So congratulations on this milestone. And I know this is just the beginning. There's so many more good things in store because you will continue to lead with purpose. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the best of luck. Love you all.
Thank you so much, Quisha. Definitely inspired. See, I told y'all she was going to inspire us for change. And so I'm excited for what is to come. We are grateful and we are excited about the reminder to lead with purpose, right? And the profit will follow. So thank you so much. And so with that, let's go ahead and move forward with our celebration for today. And so we just wanted to remind you that we have CHW services, right? You like how we did that? CHW services at CHW Strength, which includes CHW program consultation. We want to come alongside you and support with CHW program enhancement. So reach out. We would love to help with health team integration. We know that sometimes There's some work to be done for the community health worker to feel like they are a part of the multidisciplinary care team, and we can support in that way. And then workforce training and advancement, we've got a lot on the horizon as far as community health worker training, community health worker supervisor training, asset-based community development. And so we'll definitely tap into that more as we wrap up our time today. We'll have an opportunity to dig in deeper with some things that are on the horizon for our CHW services. So as we move forward, I've already mentioned that we have an accredited CHW training. It's a 70-hour training. And so we have some scholarships that are available. So definitely connect with us if you want some additional training as a community health worker. Now, it gives me great pleasure to share with you all today an opportunity to spotlight someone who is truly exceptional. And I might make her cry, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's worth it. Sarita Hunter has been a pivotal part of CHW Strength. She was with me from the beginning. I was like, Sarita, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. And she was like, I'm here with you, Stephanie. Like, let's do it. Let's do it together. And so Sarita has been definitely a pillar of strength, not only for our organization, but for each and every CHW going through our training. What truly sets Sarita apart is an incredible communication skills. She listens with empathy. She feels deeply, y'all. She speaks with clarity, and she nurtures a sense of trust and understanding among the team and the community health workers that she mentors. Sarita's compassion knows no bounds. She approaches every interaction with kindness and a genuine desire to see others succeed. One of Sarita's most admirable qualities is her honesty for personal growth. She leads by example, inspires others, and embraces continuous improvement. Her honesty and authenticity create a safe space for new CHWs to flourish and learn. In addition to her personal qualities, Sarita is the epitome of organization and trustworthiness. She is the backbone of our CHW training as a lead CHW instructor and ensures everything runs smoothly and effectively. And so, with that, let's join together in extending our heartfelt appreciation for Sarita for everything she does to uplift and empower the community of community health workers. Thank you, Sarita, for being an extraordinary mentor, communicator, and friend to us all. So definitely show some love in the chat. Put up an emoji on your screen. We definitely want to celebrate Sarita right now. She didn't cry. Maybe she's crying. She's trying to hold it back. Okay, she's trying to hold it back. Let me move on. All right. Lots of love in the chat. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Definitely would be remiss if we didn't share and highlight other team members who have worked at CHW Strength. Sunday Miller, Evans Rumbungo, Jackie Murrell, uh, Kanaya Gunter, Tanisa Goodwin, Nusolia Valmont, Lois Nachio, Marco Thomas. So there have been others that have worked and supported CHW Strength, and we wouldn't be here without their guiding lights to support us as esteemed instructors. And then our team right now includes Tony Connors, Sarita Hunter, and Stephanie Tony. Thank you all so much. As we move forward, we want to celebrate Pioneers for Change, our first CHW class. Sarita Hunter, Romaine May, Natasha Rivera, Lynette Malone, as well as Hind Abbas. And so they took a chance. They were like, I don't know too much about Stephanie, or I knew some individuals, but they took a chance on our CHW training. We had just gotten it accredited. Actually, when we first started, we weren't accredited yet. But before we finished the CHW training, we got accreditation through the Virginia Certification Board. And so definitely wanted to celebrate them. And since then, there have been many others graduating. We had a summer of 2022, fall of 2022. Winter of 2023 was our biggest cohort in that we had one at 10 a.m., which included international students from Kenya joining us. Then we had a 2 p.m. class with lots of people from different organizations as their employers were sponsoring for them to attend the training. And then we had a 6 p.m. class, winter of 2023, in order to invite community members to be able to join us. So wherever you may be working as your full-time job, you had an opportunity in the evening to join us for CHW training. Moving forward to spring of 2023, we were able to have a cohort as well as summer 2023, fall of 2023, and then just recently, a couple of months ago, we had a graduating class in winter of 2024, and there's more to come. These class pictures show people who completed our core training. There are others who may have completed select trainings because they're already community health workers. So this is not an exhaustive list of all the people who have received training from CHW Strength. All right, so with that, I will give the mic over to Sarita. Hopefully her mic is working now. If not, we can keep the mic and keep it moving to talk more about networking and support.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you very much. Congratulations again, Stephanie, the visionary. Um, we're all about networking and support, building connections, sharing knowledge, and lifting each other up. Our CHW Forum is the place to connect, network, and find support on your journey. So please join the conversation and be a part of our growing community. Right? And we're going to move to the next slide. So voices of impact, what the students say. All right. So these are just a few of our testimonials. All right. CHW Strength has surpassed my expectations. Sarita and Stephanie have been amazing. They make the class fun, interactive, and easy to understand. They make you feel comfortable to share and to be completely transparent in this training. 10 out of 10 would recommend this. Right? The training is amazing. I knew nothing about being a CHW and what it required of me. I have a full understanding now. Our facilitators were great, thorough, and very open with their own experience. I didn't just get the necessary training, but an experience of CHW. I was challenged personally and professionally. I've grown and learned a lot. I highly recommend CHW Strength. I have already taken away so much knowledge that I have learned in this course and used it in real life situations. The class offers an array of opportunities to learn new skills and certifications. The instructors are so engaging and supportive, which makes each class run effectively. I would recommend this program to any community health worker seeking training. And I'm going to pass it to Tony.
I think I take this one. We have exceeded expectations. So a goal of ours is to reach 1,000 or train or support 1,000 CHWs with education. And we should have been at 200, but we have exceeded our expectation and trained over 250 community health workers. So that's a celebration in itself. And then as far as working with organizations, we aim to work with 100 organizations to provide CHW program enhancements. We expected in year 2 to be at 20 organizations that we've served, and we're at 50 organizations that we have served. So definitely exceeding expectations in those two areas as far as our goals are concerned. And so this is not an exhaustive list. So if your logo is not on here and we have worked with you, please forgive us, right? Like we have done our best to put all the logos on here, but I know that we may not have. So here's a few examples of organizations that we've worked with within the last 2 years. And so with that, I'm going to give the mic over to Tony as we hear of partner voices in some success stories here.
Yeah, so our partner voices. So Stephanie has been a guiding force and trusted force for Bon Secours Richmond as we endeavored to integrate the community health worker role into our work, serving our patients and their families with wisdom and patience. Another community partner is TLC. So as a client throughout our partnership, I have valued CHW Strength consultants' flexibility, adaptability to meet my needs. When we meet, the consultant's main question is, how can we support you? This partnership is about discovering, learning, and how to implement our CHW program that meets my community's needs.
So with that, it is time to learn more about what's next. Oh my gosh, we have so much exciting things to share with you. I was trying to fit it all on one slide and I was like, this is getting kind of busy. So within the next 3 months, we're going to continue to have our CHW core training or CHW 101 class. We will have mental health first aid training that we offer, as well as workplace excellence, which is a new addition to our training catalog, but we're very excited about it because a lot of organizations are saying, we would love our community health worker team to have more training in soft skills, right? And so in the next 6 months, we're going to be launching a CHW 201 class. We have heard people want to stay engaged with CHW Strength. And so they're asking, what's next after I do the CHW 101 class? Well, we're finalizing our 201 class. So that will be within the next 6 months. We also offer licensing our CHW curriculum. And so we are offering a train the CHW instructor course later on this within the next 6 months, as well as asset-based community development. So I know you may not know too much about that, but there's definitely going to be an opportunity for you to stay involved and stay connected, and you could be able to learn more. But essentially, it's offering authentic community engagement and really making sure that we are working with community and not trying to do something to the community, in short. And then in 12 months, we are going to have a 4 hour learning summit. Get excited. I had mentioned it to Sarita and Tony, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. So we need some help with planning. And so would love for you to come alongside and join us in planning our learning summit, which will be within the next 12 months, as well as our CHW Supervisor Collaborative. We like to create space to be able to pour into community health worker supervisors and learn from each other as well. And so we're going to have another CHW Supervisor Learning Collaborative. So that's on the horizon as well. And then last but not least, and this is actually not last because this is not an exhaustive list, but we're going to be offering CHW specialty learning tracks. And so if that's, I want to learn more about chronic disease self-management and how I can become a facilitator for that. If that is, I want to learn more about diabetes, hypertension, and doing a good job with prevention for the clients that I work with, we can be able to help you identify what learning track you want to take and provide additional trainings in those areas. And so we're very excited about that. And so I know this next slide has a QR code on it, but we're actually going to launch a Zoom poll. And then if you have trouble with the Zoom poll, let us know. We do have an opportunity for you to, we could post the link in the chat and we can actually go to a specific form. But I think launching the Zoom poll may be enough because I know that we have friends with us who are here internationally, and it's kind of hard sometimes to go to another platform. So let's look at this question here, and it will, there's 9 questions actually. And so you should see that popped up on your screen. And for each question, you'll have an opportunity to put your email address based on how you want to stay engaged. So you can write not at this time or NA in the spaces where you're not interested in joining forces with us. But this slide that you see on your screen kind of explains how you would be staying engaged. So if you're interested in our CHW 201 class within the next 6 months, you would be engaging as a student. And so you could put your email address in that space. Maybe you want to be involved in all of these spaces. That would be pretty cool. Put your email address in each one of those spaces. And then at the bottom, after the 9th question, which is the 9th item on this screen, you'll see an option to hit submit. And that's how we will follow up with you accordingly, probably within the next 3 to 5 days. We'll be able to follow up with you based on how you respond here and want to stay involved. So we'll give you about a minute to provide your responses there.
While they're filling those out, I just would like to say something, which I never asked if I could, Stephanie, but I just would like to say this has been the most supportive space that I've ever worked in. And now I feel like I'm crying already. Well, I am crying. Between Sarita and Stephanie, I've never felt so seen and heard and supported, but also to make the place that I live and work just a more beautiful place. So thank you. Now I'm going to go on mute because I'm crying.
We love it. I think I've had a flood of emotions already, right? And so um, I'm sure the tears are going to fall for sure. But we are so grateful. I know our time is coming to an end shortly. With the 3 minutes that we have remaining, we would love to open it up to others that may want to say some words as people are providing their feedback on this staying involved form. So we open up the mic or the chat. We can read some things out of the chat if you would prefer to type it out. If anybody has any closing remarks or other remarks they want to share.
Hi, Stephanie. I definitely want to say something, of course. Because of where I am in my career is all because of you. And all of the great things that you have learned over the years and have also passed down to anyone that was coming in behind you. You make sure that you take the time. You're one of those ones that have showed me how, to allow someone to ask the same question over and over until they get it. You've also showed me how to open up space for folks. And that saying that everyone wants to say, meet someone where they are. You are that person. You meet everyone where they are. No matter if they're on their highest or their lowest, you are there with them at any level. So even outside of your work ethics, your parenting, your friendship, like you are just an all around great person for the position that you're in. It's not a thing that was learned, this was in you before. CHW was ever a thing. It was all that this has been your life ever since I've known you for the last 11 plus years, I guess it is. So thank you so much for all that you contribute to the CHW workforce and to the culture, and just keep training people, keep making many, 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 many more Stephanies. And we sure appreciate all the great work that you put out for CHW. And I'm so glad that you show us all how to step out on faith as well. You've done it, you're doing it, and you're going to continue. So thank you so much for being you.
Thank you so much, Patrice. And I'm scrambling trying to find some tissue so I don't ugly cry. So if y'all see it, the ugly cry come out, like just know that my heart is full for sure. Shantini, I think I saw your hand raised.
I just want to say thank you for your grace. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your dedication. Because of you, as a leader, you motivated at least many of us, but I could speak about myself, even when I was starting in the process, that consistency, that endurance, that dedication to community, you flourish it so that it becomes what we want to see in the future for not for us, because we may not be able, and that's the essence of you. This is not about just you or of you, but more so what you invest in others. And so that seed has flourished and continue to flourish all in our hearts and in the work that we're doing. So thank you so much. And the spiritual essence that you bring to the space, whether it's at work, at home, in social environments, makes the whole difference because it you can see it, you could touch it, you could smell it, you could do everything. And everybody who comes, whether it's at your house, in your special places, at your work site, everywhere you go, we can sense that there is powerful, loving, and very genuine care for everything that you do and for the people that you serve and for everyone you come in touch with. So thank you so much. You deserve this and much more. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, Shantini. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tanisa, and then we'll come to you, Karen.
Congratulations to the whole CHW team. But Stephanie, I only can give it to you the way I know how to give it to you. I know my words might not be politically correct, but you are God sent. And whoever you come across has definitely been blessed by your presence. You have followed your calling in life, and you've never dropped the ball. I have never seen you drop the ball on anybody. And even though I might be older than you, I aspire to be like you, to always be there for somebody else. to never drop, never give up on anybody and everything, and find a way to make it work. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for everything that you've done. Like, you see the positive in everybody, and that's what the way it's supposed to be. And you are rare, not a rare jewel, you are a diamond. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know how you got through it or what have you. I've never really heard your whole testimony, but I know you've been through some stuff because you couldn't get this great not knowing what the other side looked like. That's where I stand at. And I think that kindred spirits come together, and you have definitely connected with kindred spirits as far as being a CHW leader. I appreciate you, and I love the girls. Well, I ain't put well, anyway. I love the girls. I love the girls. Anyway, um, and anyway, I don't care how far away I am. I don't care what I'm doing. When you call, I'm gonna stop and help and everything. I want to always be connected to you, no matter what. In the dirt, standing tall. I want to be connected. I'm going to say, look, I know CHW. I know where you can get this. I know where this can happen. I want to be able to call and say, what am I supposed to do about this? And those are the things that happen with you. I can call you and you be like, all right, let's work on it. You don't say push me away. You don't act like it's something wrong or just petty stuff. You like, nah, this something need to be talked about. We might need to put this into play for this next time for somebody else might have that same question. Anyway, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You've let me know that I'm not standing by myself. Sharita has let me know I'm not standing by myself. Tony has let me know, even though we got the same name, has let me know that I'm not standing by myself. I can call each and every last one of them. And what's so great is when they come in town, they're like, hey, where you at? I love it. I love it. I love it.
We are
Again,
grateful.
but anyway, I'm going to keep it short again. I appreciate you. I'm praying for your success and everything. And again, whatever I can do in the mud, standing tall, I'm there for you. Okay?
I
For
appreciate
the
you.
whole thing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that we're a
Hi,
little bit over
I
time.
just wanted to, can you all hear me?
We can, but we have a couple of people ahead of you. If you can hang
Oh,
on for
okay,
just a
cool.
couple more minutes. We are
Yes,
over
thank you.
time, so if someone wants to leave or needs to leave for the next thing, we are grateful for you. You have joined because you've been connected to us in some way or another, or maybe you're here for the first time because you saw us promoting it on social media. We are excited to stay connected to you. So if you need to hop off, thank you, and we will stay connected. Yes. So Karen, let's come to you next, and then we're going to hear from Africa because Evans is going to have something to share shortly. Karen, the mic is yours.
Thank you. Firstly, I'll second everything that I've heard already, so I won't repeat any of that. But I will tell you, being one of the older generation, I call myself the older than dirt generation, been in healthcare close to 50 years. I have got to tell you, with all of the classes, all of the instructors, physicians, nurses, right down the line that I've had my working career with, you have been very enjoyable to take a class from. You have grace with your students. You are positive, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen, for the kind words. All right, let's hear from Africa. Evans, what do you have to share?
Hi, everyone. Definitely, this is amazing platform we've interacted with. I usually say this is a community. I usually say that this is where Africa meets the US of A, the world itself. The second speaker really spoke what is in my heart. I really wish that everything that Stephanie Sireta, you've been doing to this part of Africa. I know all our wish, all our dreams is if we could really unite the community at work all around the world. Because at times I really see where we are and the kind of professionalism that we really want to be at par with the world. it's well apart, but when we meet in this platform, it seems like we are one family. What I speak here in Kenya, it sometimes relates in what is there in US of A. That at times it also gives us a kind of exchange. More so that what I would want to really say, the heart that I think I first met when I joined CSW Strength is the heart of the community. That at times, because of time factor, times of uh, uh, the condition that maybe we really tried to meet the expectation of the classes. It was in our side, it was much below as what it is there, but we will really meet somewhere that we will really understand each other, and the kind of question that the instructor had, and the kind of the vision that was really there, that at one point the community health worker will meet and we will resonate in one point that we really want career progression and professionalism community health worker, no matter where we are, that we will meet at a point. I have nothing to say but saying thank you, and the kind of work that has been done in the few moments that we had in international way, especially in Kenya and other African countries, in Uganda, in uh, in Malawi. It was so amazing. The kind of heart that the patient that we had in times when we could not even meet expectation, but we really tried to relate in terms of getting the information and knowledge. It was so much amazing. I don't know what to say, but saying thank you. It's really a celebration of great achievement that is lying ahead. To Sereta, Stephanie, I lack words to say. I really say thank you. You have a heart, if not God, next to God.
We
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
you.
Bless you.
Thank you, Evans, for your kind words. And I believe that that would be the sentiments of many other students as they've emailed and shared their gratitude for the CHW training. So to others of you that may not know, we had students joining us from Kenya, Malawi, as well as Uganda. And so, yeah, great honor to be in a position to be able to offer the training. And there was so much that we learned and so much that we gained out of that experience as well. So we've got some things in store, specifically for friends in Africa, and so or in Kenya. So we've got some things on the horizon that we're going to be working through. So be on the lookout for some upcoming things. So with that, thank you all so much. We are so grateful for you. Thank you to all of you that have celebrated with us, that have desired to stay involved and completed our poll. We are grateful for all of your feedback and look forward to connecting with you, staying connected, staying involved in the work that we are doing as a community. It's going to take all of us, right? And so thank you so much for your continued support and encouragement. You all are an inspiration in why we continue doing the work that we're doing. So with that, we conclude our time today with a big thank you and happy anniversary.